Hey guys, what is up? My name is Mike and I am a productivity coach for highly sensitive leaders. I recently experienced a personal loss, a change in the form of a relationship in my life. And I've noticed that as I try to do work on my business or stay productive, my mind tends to wander and my focus is scattered. And for those who don't know me, I'm a Kung Fu and Tai Chi teacher based out of Boulder, Colorado. And while I have these wonderful mind-body practices that allows me to stay grounded and centered. Sometimes during difficult transitions in life, just having a practice that you do in the morning or at night isn't always enough to stay present and grounded in the moment. That will definitely affect our work productivity and our ability to stay present. And so I was inspired to create this exercise. I know not everybody who watches my channel will be drawn to things like Kung Fu and Tai Chi. I wanted to create a practice that everybody could do. And not only that, but is something short and simple so that not only can everybody do, but we can do it multiple times throughout the day. In fact, I would recommend during periods of heavy transition that you even consider doing it once an hour, twice an hour, or even more. Basically, whenever you feel like that you need to stay focused and productive and your mind is beginning to wander and you're worried about the future or you're concerned about the past where your energy feels scattered, that is when this practice that I'm going to show you right now would be really helpful. So to begin, we're going to place our hands over our heart. Now, you can put your hands anywhere. You can even put them on the lower dantian or just relax them by your sides. But to really feel the impact of this exercise, I often like to put my hands over my heart. And so we're going to take a total of 6 deep breaths. So the first breath, we're going to close our eyes and we're going to inhale and focus on the energy of love. So inhale love and exhale love. And the second breath, we're going to inhale gratitude and exhale gratitude. And the third breath, we're going to inhale forgiveness and exhale forgiveness. And the fourth breath, we're going to inhale prosperity and exhale prosperity. In the fifth breath, we're going to inhale freedom and exhale freedom. In the final breath, we're just going to inhale and focus on nothingness or emptiness and exhale emptiness. And then gently open your eyes. So how do you feel doing that together? I wanted to talk a little about each of the 5 emotions that we focused on, as well as that final breath where we focused on emptiness. So the first emotion we focused on is love. When you inhale love, you want to focus on love for yourself, love for others, acceptance of yourself as you are, acceptance of others as they are, and feel the interconnectedness between yourself and others. The second emotion that we want to focus on is gratitude. We want to give gratitude to the life that we are fortunate enough to experience, the people in our lives, the people that love us, all the lessons that have brought us to this moment. Just bring your attention to gratitude, giving appreciation for all the ups and downs of life, all the lessons you've learned, all the things that have brought you to this moment, and feel how lucky it is to be alive and be able to experience life. The third energy that we focus on is forgiveness. And often in life we are hurt by other people, their actions, their words, and we're called upon to forgive them. We forgive them ultimately not necessarily to improve our relationship with them, but to allow energy to flow more within us. So often when we're angry at others or we feel slighted by others, we hold on to that energy, and the only person that it actually hurts is ourselves. Likewise, when we bring our attention to the energy of forgiveness, we also want to forgive ourselves. We are not perfect beings. We make mistakes, and oftentimes we're very hard on ourselves when we make these mistakes and we hold on to what we should have done or what we could have done to change a situation, which ultimately also holds us stuck. And so we must learn to forgive ourselves so that we can heal, so that we can move forward with our lives. The fourth energy that we focus on is the energy of prosperity, or sometimes I like to think of it as abundance. And so when we focus on the energy of prosperity, there is a certain trust in life that we are supported, that everything that we truly need in the moment is available to us, and that all we have to do is be open to receive it. Now, the fifth energy that we focus on is that of freedom. Now, that's freedom to live life on our terms the way we want, full of joy and happiness, but also the freedom to allow other people to live life the way they want, full of joy and happiness. So sometimes we are too focused on our own freedom and not actually allowing of the freedom of the other people in our lives. True freedom is allowing others to be themselves, just as we would like others to allow us to be ourselves. And the sixth breath is actually not focused on a particular energy or emotion, but it is to actually surrender into stillness, to actually focus on nothing or emptiness. And so for a lot of people, until that's really trained, it's very difficult to do. And so if you're having trouble with that sixth breath, what I invite you to do is actually focus on your breath. And so as you inhale, you can just focus on how the breath enters and exits your nose. And that's one thing I forgot to mention earlier, is that for all of these, you want to try to inhale and exhale through the nose only. So I'm a big believer that when we keep our mouth closed as we practice breathing exercises, it actually creates a kind of container for our energy. So instead of inhaling through our nose and then exhaling through our mouth, where it creates an unbalanced situation, you want to try to keep your breathing slow and relaxed, and also in and out through the nose only. And the sixth breath is super important because the first five kind of brings our awareness to certain love-based energies: love, gratitude, forgiveness, abundance, and freedom. And so the sixth one is where we let it all go. We surrender to the present moment. We call our energy back from places where energy might feel scattered, whether it's stories of the mind or things that have happened during our day or in the past, or concerns of ours of the future. So basically the sixth breath is where we actually let go of all of that and just be present. Just be in this moment, either focus on the breath or just focus on being. And so lastly, I really encourage you to do this practice multiple times each hour. Every hour where you feel like you need to be productive or be focused, I invite you to do this practice. The more you do it, especially in the beginning, the more it becomes natural and embodied within your being. The more automatic it becomes to focus on these energies of love, gratitude, forgiveness, prosperity, and freedom. So during difficult transitions, such as I'm experiencing now, doing this practice regularly has really helped me to stay focused, stay connected to my heart, connected to my purpose, connected to intentional living of how I want each moment to unfold. And so I can focus on my work. I can focus on being present with the people around me. I can continue to move forward with my healing and my growth. I encourage you to try this practice. Just give it a try, especially if you're in some difficult transitions or you find it hard to focus while you're at work. Try this exercise. Give me feedback. I just thought of it the other day, and I want you to feel free to give me feedback, either leave them in the comments below, try it out. I'm probably going to try it consistently for at least 6 months to really get a feel of how it has the potential to change my life and how I relate to my experiences and to the world. And likely there'll be a second iteration where I refine on this process. And so if you feel so inspired, please join me in giving this exercise a try in your life. And I look forward to hearing how it might help you. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I look forward to creating more videos in the future. Please like and subscribe if you feel so inspired.